Hey lovely people, welcome to my brand new work desk. I know it's been a while since I did any videos, so you'll have to bear with me because this is an entirely new setup. It's a bit loud because we're right next to a main road, but I'm sure we can work with it. Today I want to talk to you about Christmas journals. So you may be doing December daily or journal your Christmas, depending on who you are and which you prefer. If you don't know what they are, then those links in the links below for you to have a look at. I'm starting off my Christmas journal today. I know it's the middle of November, but it's really helpful for the day-to-day basis to get a start on it. The first thing I do is to choose my journal and get a stash together. If you don't already have a stash, there's tons of pattern papers out there, there's loads of options. Just go and buy some. So use what you like. And if you don't like any of the Christmas stuff, don't use the Christmas stuff. It doesn't have to be themed. I've done several Christmas journals where I've used no Christmas paper at all. I've got others where I have used Christmas paper. This year I've used my own stash and I'm supplementing it with some of the Christmas papers that are out there. Initially, when I'm choosing my journal, I decide on the size really. That's the thing, is what I've got lying around from the year. Do I want to do 12 by 12, 8 by 8? Depends on how I'm feeling. I've got a 6 by 6, I've got a large A3 journal, I've got one that is totally homemade and it's a junk journal basically. This year I've got this journal. It's from Paper Chase. It's just a spiral bound craft paper journal, and that's what I'm going to use this year. I've also pulled out the papers that I want to use. So I've got Cart Bella, and this is the 6 by 6 paper pad, and it's just Christmas. And this one's by Simple Stories and it's traditional Christmas. So I'm going to have a play with those. And once I've chosen the size of journal, the next thing I like to do is to make my date or numbers. I like to make a feature of these. I don't like to just stick a couple of bits down. I like to make something that stands out. So what I've done, I've gathered a few bits together. So I've got some Christmas die cuts which complement these particular die cuts. I've got my papers, and I've got a couple of other pieces that I've already cut that I'm going to play around with. I've also got some tickets. You may remember these tickets from years back, these big journal tickets that Tim Holtz did. So I still have a ton of these, which I also want to try and use. So I'm going to have a play around and see what I come out with. The other thing I have done in preparation is my numbers. Now, these are cut out from a die cut. I'm trying to use my die cutting machine, my Sizzix, as much as I can. And all I've done is emboss these with gold embossing powder. So I'm going a bit retro all through. There we are. So those are going to be my numbers. All I'm going to do now is just have a play around with shapes and ideas to see what I can pull together. What's inspired this is these two sticker sheets by Simple Stories, which are banners basically. I love the idea of this sort of mixed memorabilia thing. So we're going to have a play with pulling something similar to this together for my date. And well, yeah, we'll go from there. So stick around, stay with me, let's see what happens.